And welcome back to our program. Hey, I'm a big sports fan. As I do this hangout right here, as I'm doing this broadcast, I am fired up for the Final Four basketball tournament. I watched all the games. I participated in March Madness. I'm going to watch the NBA Finals that are about to start here soon. Baseball season has just opened up. I'm a big baseball fan. I go down to Florida and watch spring training every year. And of course, when football season, like so many Americans, I get into our team, the New Orleans Saints down here, LSU football. I'm just a big sports groupie, as millions and millions of fans are. But I do so on my I'm offended by how sports have taken over taxpayers funneling the not millions, but billions of dollars they make. We're building stadiums all over the country with taxpayer subsidies. The latest subsidies occurring out in Las Vegas, Nevada, home of the betting capital of the world, I guess, to where the Oakland Raiders, the longtime football team located in Oakland, the Davis family owns that team, are moving to Las Vegas. Now, that's fine if they want to move. I don't have the objection to Las Vegas being a betting town, also having a sports franchise, having a sports football team. What I'm offended by is, though, they're going to sell public bonds. The state is going to allow public bonds to be sold to the tune of about $700 million, maybe more. And you and I got to pick up the tab. You see, because that public funding means that there's taxpayers' subsidies. Taxpayers' subsidies come in because that money's not going into the Treasury. And this is done by pro teams all over America and by cities and states all over America to build these sports stadiums. There's also direct subsidies that come right out of the taxpayer's pocket. Down in my home state of Louisiana, there are millions every year. I think about $25 million a year go to the New Orleans Saints to maintain their complex, to keep them here. I'm a big Saints fan. I want to keep them here. But should taxpayers be paying millions upon millions of dollars to maintain that sports franchise? I don't think so. I think they need to stand on their own. There are too many other needs in this country, state by state, city by city, and throughout this nation, for us to be funding these sports teams, particularly when they're worth so much money. And the average NFL football team is worth well over $1 billion. That's the value of the team. And yet so much of this is paid for by the states. Now, the teams basically hold them in ransom. They say, well, we're going to move if you don't pay us all this money. We're not going to stay here with you, and we're going to go elsewhere. Well, there's lots of teams to choose from, and that's the decision the state has to make. But I think the federal government is making a big mistake of allowing the billions of dollars that come out of the Treasury every year that don't go into the Treasury because we're subsidizing all these sports teams. Again, the latest is Oakland. I wish Oakland well. I hope I get to go see a game out there. Love to go to Las Vegas occasionally, but that shouldn't be subsidized by you and I as taxpayers. It is, and I think it's wrong. And I think we need to change that whole approach. That's my view. I don't know what yours are, but I'll come right back. We'll talk some more.